Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Young Justice signing. I think I accidentally touched the video there before the intro was over. It was a really cool intro, but I broke it because I'm Wally. I got my Young Justice shirt on, and this is a crew shirt from Young Justice, and I am so glad to have you all here. And we are going to I think I'm going to answer a few questions. There was some Ask Me Anything questions that were part of signing a little while ago, and I didn't get to those, so I'm going to answer a few of those, and then we'll jump right into signing. We've got some Forager. You are now part of Forager's Hive. Very cool. We've got some Razer, and some Razer, and yet some more Razer. Because Razer actually made an appearance on Young Justice, so if you haven't seen Young Justice Phantoms on HBO Max, go watch it. It is awesome. And so that's why Razer is part of our signing today. We also have, of course, last but not least, the Wall Man. We've got something from Cold Hearted, and we've got some Wall Man with the friends in the background, Dick and Wally, looking on their wrist computers. So, without further ado, I'm going to play some cool music. Let me look for some questions. All right, now we're just chilling with everybody. Okay, so ask me anything. What would your perfect day be like? My perfect day would be a walk in the morning. I'd make myself some French toast, my French toast recipe, which is infamous, and I think out there on the web now somewhere. I would go for a walk, preferably by the water or in the woods somewhere, and I would do some exercises and be with somebody that I love and care about, at least for a little while during the day, and have a good conversation. That, to me, is a perfect day. And watch a sunset. Let's see. Where do you buy your clothes? My boyfriend is also a short person and nothing fits him. I do have that problem. When I was younger, Ben Sherman was a company. The guy, Ben Sherman, made dress clothes for smaller guys. But I just try to find places that have fitted smalls. I go for athletic fit a lot of times, and that takes away some of the bagginess. I think I get my dress shirts at either H&M or a Banana Republic. I actually shop at Goodwill a lot, like secondhand stores, because I like giving things new life that were used. So I will do that and see what's there. And sometimes you find some really cool stuff. So I like to try and shop recycled first if I have to. All right. Last question before we start signing. Jason, do you play video games? And if so, do you have a favorite one? I don't play a ton of video games, but recently I did get into Mario Kart on the Switch. It's addictive. Mario Kart! All right, sweet. Let us get to the Streamly signings. Okay. We are signing first a Raise Aya for, it looks like Brenda. Hi from Romania. Oh, well, hi, Romania. Thank you for bringing Razer and Silco to life and for being an incredible artist and a human being. Oh, well, that is very nice of you. Thank you, Brenda. The eye of Zon will burn bright, and could you please write a poem from Razer to Aya? Because these two lovebirds had a great story arc. If you haven't seen Green Lantern, the animated series, I highly suggest, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. All right, let's do it. This is to Brenda, 950, to Brenda. Hope burns bright, but not as bright as my love for you. All right. Razer. Hope burns bright, but not as bright as my love for you. Thanks, Brenda. One down. And Streamly has this new interface, which is much easier to use. So I'm very happy about that. Next up is Kim and Robert. They want a Razer, I'm going to call it blue-red, red-blue lantern Razer. Sweet. I love this. The quality turned out so good on these. Look at how good they turned out. I mean, it's ridiculous. Extremely good stuff. Hey, Jason. We love Green Lantern, the animated series. Thank you. And we met each other through it and got married. Kim and Robert got married because they met each other through love of Green Lantern, the animated series. That is romantic as heck. Please sign with what you think Razer would say to Aya once he finds her. All right. Not to give away too much about the show, but I will. Let's say, to Kim and Robert, my love. I crossed the universe to find you. I crossed the universe to find you. But you were always in my heart. I crossed the universe to find you, but you were always in my heart. That's beautiful, Kim and Robert. Thank you. Can't forget to write the number. All right. Sweet. Sweet. That was awfully romantic. That one is complete. Next up, we have Kid Flash. Yoink! To Karen, with an E, with love from your favorite speedster. All right, let's do it. I'm going to write in black on these because there's this beautiful space in the side that's white because of the snow that Kid Flash is running in. So, to Karen, with love from your fave speedster, Wally, aka me. Actually, I'm going to put it in quotes. Let's do that. That is so cute. With love from your favorite speedster, Wally, with a heart. Hey, thanks, Karen. Don't forget to write the number. I pre-number them if I have a lot, like hundreds, but there's not quite that many today, so I'm doing it on the fly. Can't believe I busted that intro. Oh, I was so close that I touched the window. Oh well, get it right next time. Complete. Moving on, please give me a Razor. Can you please write For Hope Burns Bright? Absolutely. This isn't to anyone in particular. They didn't want their name on there. So let's do For Hope Burns Bright. For Hope Burns Bright. Sweet. For Hope Burns Bright. You know who you are, even though I didn't write your name on there. You know who you are. All right. Complete. Let's do a Razor for Laura. Right on 9:59. Hi, Jason. Hi, Laura. Didn't request a quote. Oh, for Silco last time when I did my Silco signing, but can you write one of your favorite Razor quotes? Thank you for your time. Of course, I can. Let's do that right now. To Laura. So there is, when Razer is talking to computer Aya inside the simulation when Razer is being tortured. And by the way, if you haven't seen Green Lantern the animated series, so good. So when Razor's being tortured and he's in this dream state, uh, talks about Razor talks about his past and his dead, the love of his life who is dead, and he says, Aya, the computer says, you know, I'm sorry that you're in so much pain. And Razor says, how could you possibly understand? You know, you're a computer. And then he says, pray you never do. Meaning, like, I hope you don't gain sentience enough to have feelings about this, to have a broken heart. Which is ironic because later Aya does develop sentience and has that. So I wrote, pray you never do. Quite meaningful, actually, in the context of the series. Thanks, Laura. Complete! I like this new interface. It's extremely much better. All right. Oh, this is a Silco print for next time. Oh, I see. Because this is a makeup print. Oh, well, hold on. I'll grab it. I can't find it that quickly. All right, Streamly. You're going to have to give up. I will take a screenshot of that, actually, like this. Boom. And I can move on. Next is Caitlin, number 947. Can you please write souvenir? Yes, I can. A cold-hearted Wale. Souvenir. To Caitlin. Oops. I made a little mistake with the pen. The pen, mightier than the sword in that instance. Caitlin. Souvenir. Love, Wally. I love this space for the signing. It's perfect. All right. Wait. That is number 947. Pure chaos. 947. Complete. Next up is Razer. To Anna. Write an endearing message. Why, of course. To Anna. Never give up hope. It binds us together. That's Razer. Thanks, Anna. It doesn't have the socials listed anymore on Streamly, because I would call out the socials if the person listed it, usually, but that way you know who you are in case there's another Anna who bought this. But I guess you know because you asked for that particular quote on there, or a quote of some kind. Thanks, Anna. All right, moving on to Jocelyn. Jocelyn also wants a red blue Razer. No special instructions, just to Jocelyn. So I gave you Razer and a heart. Thanks, Jocelyn. 949. Enjoy. Dun, 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 dun. Next up, we have Razer with the logo. To Deidre. Is this the Deidre? Let's see. With blood and rage of crimson red, we fill men's souls with darkest dread, and twist your minds to pain and hate. We'll burn you all. That is your fate. The Red Lantern Oath! Yes! Hope you are having a wonderful day. I am, Deidre. Thank you. You want that on the front. That's a lot to write on the front. Yeah, sure, why not? It did not say to write it upon the back, so I will. To Deidre. Sign it here with blood and rage of crimson red. We fill men's souls with darkest dread. And twist your minds to, I think it's, pain and hate, right? Very cool. Good fit. Granted, when you're from far away, you probably pay attention to the artwork, but when you get up close, you can see that the Red Lantern Oath. That is probably, that might be the only print like this in existence with the Red Lantern Oath on it. Nice. Nice. Next up is Kid Flash KF to Bree. Could you please add your favorite Wally quote? All right. I certainly will. Fine, fine. I lied about believing in magic, but magic is the real lie. The major load. All right. Let's do it. Actually, I'm going to write, the wall man is here. When he drops and trips all over everything and Batman stares at him. The wall man is here. Sweet. Thanks, Bree. Next up, we have another one from Bree, who I'm guessing is the same Bree. Wants Cold Hearted. Ooh, my favorite Spitfire quote. All right, 954. Bree. Spitfire quote. Oh, well, there's lots of parts of Spitfire that are great. I'm going to write, and I'm going to write that, and I'll tell you in a second. They've got bigger arrows. When he picks up Artemis for the first time in his arms and runs away from the tanks after their memories have been wiped, he says, sorry, they've got bigger arrows. And he takes Artemis and runs away. Still not giving her the satisfaction. You know I can still hear you. Dang it. All right. Next up is Ty. Stay strong. I know you can do it. That is what I will write, my friend. To Ty. Do that one in silver. T-Y-E. Stay strong. I know you can do it. Thanks, Ty. That was good, man. These prints are good. They got a lot of space on the side to write. It's coming across nice on camera. Okay. Next up, we have another Cold-Hearted to Danny. Special instructions, none. All right. So you are going to get, my friend, Danny. Get from Wally. These look so good. I forget to write it on there. I'm quite impressed with the quality they managed to get. Next is Annie, right on back. The wall man is here. Absolutely. Kid Flash, never heard of you. To Annie. I love it. They're looking so good. Moving on to Caitlin. Please include a quote that you love that no one asks for if there is one, or simply a quote you love. I'm assuming you mean a Wally quote. And yes, of course I will. Let's see, to Caitlin. All right, let's do it. Let's see. Magic is the real lie, a major load. Magic is the real lie. Major load. From Wally. Sweet. Yoink. Next up, Caitlin also wanted a razor. Please include a quote of my choice. My choice. You guys are making it so hard on me because I'm like, oh, is this person going to like that quote? Or they're going to like this quote? You just never know. All right. 960. Blah, blah, blah. And then to Caitlin. With a Y. Let's see. Let's do. I'll do this. Razor. Okay, so when they're tracking, they're trying to stay away from the Red Lantern core in first season of Green Lantern the animated series. Razor's sarcasm is epic, and he says, "Congratulations! After weeks of stalking Shard, you've unlocked the secret as to where they dump their garbage." Because basically, Kilowog thought it was a great idea to track all their habits, and be Captain Military. And so then Razor said, "Can total victory be far behind?" Total victory. In the end, Razor did pretty good. All right. Complete. Next, Hawk. Special instructions, none. All right. Reading another Razor to Hawk. Razor. Thanks, Hawk. Oh, don't forget. Doing good. Moving along. Okay, to Ilana, my precious Ilana. That was Razor's fiance's name, Ilana. I think this is spelled slightly different, E-L-A-N-A. A cold-hearted. Two. I like doing these in black because the only thing that shows up on the snow. And I wrote, Spitfire forever. Thanks, Ilana. All right, next up, Shani. No special instructions. To Shani. To Shani, love Wally. Looking good. Next up, we have, I think, this is our second one of these, or our first one of these, the Razor and Aya near the ending of the series. We've only got about 13 or so left, so we're almost done. We're cranking through this really fast, which is great. We'll do this one in silver. I really love this print. It's just so beautiful. The two of them. All right, to Sarah Lassart. 65. On the front, write, to Sarah Lassart from Jason Spisak and Razor. Hope burns bright. Please only write on the Razor side. Of course, yes. Maybe you can get Gray Delisle to sign it when you find Gray at a Comic-Con. A random message from Razor. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Sarah. All right. To Sarah Lassart. I'm going to get that name exactly right. From and Razor. Hope burns bright. All right. Now, on the back, write a random message from Razor. All right. Well, I'll keep it a secret, so it's a surprise. Let's see. All right. I did it super fast. Maybe you can zoom in and see it on the live stream. All right. That is a secret message, a random message from Razor. Thanks, Sarah. Okay, next up is Ashley. Let's see. No special instructions, it looks like. Thank you, Ashley. You know who you are. And we've got Jamie with a cold-hearted. Please, right on the back, nothing. Jamie, we're going to switch. I'm pretty good at the marker switching. I haven't messed up one yet. Jamie. To Jamie from Wally. The Wall Man. Okay. Next is Ashley, it looks like. Not as sweet as you, sugar. To Ashley from Razer. Thanks, Ashley. 970. We're going to keep it short today because I know you all have to get back to your mothers for Happy Mother's Day. And to all of you who are a mother, Happy Mother's Day to you for all the hard work and effort you put in raising children. Because without you, we would just have a bunch of lawless chaos. Happy Mother's Day to you. Right, next up is Hannah. Can you please write, "It's a souvenir," like Wally would say. It's for my sister. Absolutely, Hannah. 971. Now you have a souvenir. It's a souvenir. I love it. When Greg and Brandon were working on that idea for Wally collecting these souvenirs of all the different things that happened in season 1, at first I think that they thought it would be like a one-time thing, and then they heard me say it and they're like, wait a minute, that might be kind of cool. And I don't know, I have to ask them about that, whether or not it became more of a thing because it was fun and we had a lot of fun with it, or whether it was always going to be that level of thing. Because one of the things I loved about Young Justice is the acting informed the writing, informed the acting. It was very circular. So as the seasons went on, the characters were a little bit more honed in, and they would start to put Wallyisms in there. It was incredible. All right, so now we are doing to James. Wallyisms like dude and yoink. Wallyisms. All right, James, here it comes. All right, James. Thanks, James. Complete. Moving on, we've only got about 7 left. We're gonna crank up the music for a little bit of the end. Let's see. Can you write, "Don't call us sidekicks"? Sure can, Cameron. And don't call us sidekicks. Nice. Next up is Lauren. "Hey, Jason, I couldn't make it to the stream." Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe since we changed days like 9 times, you can make it. I wanted to thank you for the 21st birthday cameo that you ordered in March. Oh, well, you're welcome. Yes, I do have a cameo presence. So if you want personalized messages or anything from Wally or Razer or Soko or anything, you can go to cameo.com and get me to say all kinds of things like a trained monkey. Uh, for this signing, I would like you to decide silly, heartfelt, or whatever. I won't be able to see it live anyway. Well, we always upload them to YouTube, so it's just as good. All right. Let's do number 2, Lauren, and I will write Hey, Lauren. I said, love never dies. It just goes into the Speed Force. Spitfire forever. Give you a heart, too. Thanks, Lauren. Sweet. All right, we've only got 5 left. We are trucking through to Tessa. Cold-hearted for you as well. Tessa. You get a Spitfire arrow through the heart. Thanks, Tessa. Next up, another cold-hearted for Jess. Hi, it's Jess with the 3 Soko prints. Hi again, Jess. I love it. I hope you're having a nice day. Please sign with an iconic Wally quote. And you also love Forager. Cold-farted? Wait, what? Cold-hearted? No, this is cold-hearted. Although if Wally did fart in the cold, no one would hear it. He's so fast. All right, let's see. To Jess. So Wally has a mouthful of cookies, and he's trying to hit on Megan in season 1. And he says, she goes, oh, Wally, that's sweet of you. And he goes, not as sweet as you, sugar. Thanks, Jess. All right, 976. Sweet. Sweet. Only 3 left. Then I'll answer some more of those questions. 9, you're running your heart back to you. Spitfire. I love it. All right. As requested. I don't have a name here, but you know who you are. Running your heart back to you, Spitfire. There goes Wally. Running your heart back to you, Spitfire. Spitfire, there was a lot of relationships that started because of Young Justice, marriages, uh, couples because of Spitfire. Wally and Artemis. It's a really cool story. I love it so much. All right, next up is Caitlin. 978. Caitlin. I've seen Caitlin now spelled 4 different ways on this live stream. It's awesome. This is with a YN. Can you please write? So, I'm your ninja boyfriend, huh? So. Love Wally. Make it in quotes. So, I'm your ninja boyfriend, huh? Love it. All right, only one left, I think, and one pending. So we have to Sierra Meadow, a cold-hearted. Thanks. Can you please write your favorite Wally quote if you have one? I have lots of favorite Wally quotes. The tough part is like thinking of what the person might want. I'm gonna write to Sierra Meadow. Don't worry, Megalicious, I got you. When they're falling down the shaft inside the Tower of Fate to their death, and Wally's still trying to hit on Megan. Don't worry, Megalicious, I got you. Such a goofball. I love season 1 Wally. It's just so fun. Congratulations, we are all done with that part of the session. And now we're going to answer a couple of live stream Ask Me Anything submissions. All right. What is a song that never fails to make you dance? That is a good question. There is a morning song. I can't remember the name of it. That gets me up and going in the mornings. It's going to come back to me. What is the best advice you've ever gotten from anyone? Let's see. I would say that it's things are never as good or as bad as they seem at the time. Because once you have a little bit of time behind you, whatever it is that was stressing you out or even making you super, super happy, in the rearview mirror, things are less crazy. So if you're having a crazy time right now, just remember that things are never as good or as bad as they seem at the time. And that helps even you out, you know. I think, oh yeah, Stay by Justin Bieber, as crazy as it is. I don't listen to any Justin Bieber music at all. I just heard that one, and I was like, if I hear that, I can't. Dun 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 dun, and it's just like your body, I don't know, it just takes over. I think it's under some kind of demonic spell, and that human being sold his soul to Satan. Obviously, we all know that. Okay, next up is the last question. No, I think second to last question. Do you remember? I do remember you saying you have celiac disease or gluten intolerant. I am only gluten sensitive, but I'm looking for your advice. I was wondering what kinds of foods you like making for yourself. Okay, so if you have a gluten intolerance, it means you can't process the protein gluten, and that is found in lots of grains like wheat or barley, some oats. So that means you can't have wheat flour. But there are replacement flours that you can just buy, like cup for cup. Or, and I get gluten-free bread from a company called Char. It's actually very, very good. There's lots of gluten-free breads out there. So I just get the gluten-free version of the whatever it is, and I'll put it right in recipes. So gluten-free cookies you can bake with that flour, that replacement flour. I make my French toast with gluten-free bread. I had French toast this morning. So that's one way to think of it, is a replacement strategy, but that only goes so far. So I do like to have a lot of bowls, rice bowls. I like to eat lots of Asian food because, you know, it's rice, or you can do glass noodles, which are made of rice also. Those are delicious. And just watch your sauces, because they do make gluten-free soy sauce, and just watch your sauces there because a lot of them have soy sauce as a base. And salads. I do eat a lot of salads, and you can get creative and put all kinds of stuff, you know, in a salad, and still be quite delicious. Let's see. I think the last one. I think that's it. Oh, what is your favorite flower? All right, that's a great question to end on. My favorite flower. I I love the smell of lavender, and I think orchids are beautiful. Orchids are kind of hard, to maintain unless you have the right climate. Like if it's very dry where you live, they can suffer. But I think there's so many different kinds, and they're so beautiful. But I just like all flowers. Like flowers in general are just so beautiful. I'll take random pictures of flowers whenever I'm, walking and stuff, and it's great. And I think every stream I have a different favorite flower, and that's a running joke now. So, but it's never roses. Remember that. It's never roses. All right. Well, I love all of you guys, and thank you for joining me. We went just under an hour, which is great because you all have Mother's Day festivities to get to, I'm sure. So have your lunches, have your breakfast, have your dinners with your mothers, and have a wonderful day. We're going to be doing another signing. It will be a Silco-oriented signing at the end of May. I believe the calendar says it's going to be May 20. I'm finding it. I'm supposed to know this off the top of my head, but what am I, some marketing guy? It's going to be May 20, I think 21st, because the end of May is Memorial Day in the States and people go out of town. So I believe we're going to do it on the 22nd, which is a Sunday, actually, the 22nd. It's the weekend before Memorial Day. So we've got some time still. We're still working on picking fan art for that one. It is a fan art only signing, and we've asked for your votes as to which fan art is the best. So you can tweet at me or whatever and send me which fan art you think deserves to be in that signing. All right, until then, big hugs, and we will see you guys later. Happy Mother's Day.